Alrighty, hey guys, and welcome back to Black Mirror. So as you said, as you probably saw, I had to re-record a certain part of the game, but I think we're fine now. I'm on the save that I did originally, so the one where my recording got fucked up. So I've got things that you might not realize. I went around, got all the runes, so the arrow rune, the scythe rune. I'll just let you look at this. The scythe, it's meant to be on its side. So the scythe.
The knowledge that must have been lost over the centuries.
The arrow.
I wonder if Leah still thinks this is all just superstition.
And the tree rune.
The knowledge that must have been lost over the centuries.
Cool. Also, the fourth part of the key we got, it turns out in the old wing, the drawer that we used the key on, there was an open drawer on the bottom left that we examined. We actually got it from there. So, I didn't realize that. See, I wonder whose blood that is. Because that makes me wonder, who would have died? It wasn't Angus, because Angus died at the village. Could Eddie be dead? Could he have hurt Eddie? I wonder. That does explain why Andrew was so open to killing him. Oh, I can go in there. I don't know if I should, though. I don't think there's anything here that I need to get. Although I think this is the way to the Black Mirror. That was pretty obvious. There's all those skeletons and stuff. Oh, we do have to go in there.
This isn't him. No.
Oh yeah, we told her to go check this out.
I've written this.
Ooh, lady. You got a lot to find out.
It's marked somewhere around Australia or Tasmania.
What does the mark mean, do you think?
I'm not sure. But I think I've seen a similar globe in the Master Study.
There's no globe there. There's a globe in the main room. And it's not near... Like, it's above Australia, but nowhere near Tasmania. What are you talking about? Edward.
How do you feel about your darling husband now?
David, that's not helping.
Huh?
Why, Edward wouldn't. He couldn't have written this. It must have been Andrew. Or young Eddie. Yes, that's who it was. Not Edward. Not my Edward.
Do you know how Andrew got through the passage in the fireplace?
No, I don't know. I thought I heard him sneaking about the Great Hall before he came into Eddie's room, but I cannot be sure.
I know this is difficult to hear, but there is a madness coursing through the Gordon bloodline, and you know it. You've seen it tear our family apart. Andrew is the outcome of this madness, the result of what your husband did to Cecilia.
No. He would have never touched her. Never.
Would you like to sit down, Lady Margaret?
No. I'm all right. It's just... he was always good to me. He did love me. In his way.
I'm starting to question all these ghosts we've seen. The one in the village, we know that happened because we played that part at the start of the game. Unless there's some kind of other trickery thing going on and it's not actually real and we played through it just to think it's real. But we're seeing our father as a kid in full form, possibly because of the mark that our father did at the start of the game. But everyone else we've seen transparently. And I'm starting to wonder, the bits that we've seen of Edward, were they caused for the Black Mirror, by the Black Mirror? Just to make us think that Edward's a bad guy. I don't know.
Listen to me, Lady Margaret, this is important. Rory said there is something unresolved between my father and I. Do you know what he meant?
I didn't know your father as well as I would have liked. I'm sorry,
This is not the time for secrets, Lady Margaret. Just look at what this has brought us.
I'm sorry. All that is happening, it makes no sense. All I can tell you is that your father was obsessed with the model of the castle in the master's study. I have avoided that room for years.
Yeah, figured.
We need to get moving. Andrew could be doing anything to Eddie right now.
Are we gonna move? Yes, he could be doing anything. We gotta move. We gotta move. Okay, I think my game glitched. Let's go to the main menu. Still can't. I have no quest log. What? Andrew had fooled me, had everyone fooled, the child of an unholy union between father and daughter, given up secretly for adoption. This burden was carried by Rory. The old man had killed his family on a fit of rage, and Edward and Margaret covered it up, used their knowledge to control him. Whatever he did and whatever dark force drove him to do it, I owe Rory my life. I see now that my father was trying to protect me, to warn me from beyond the veil. Andrew wants to bring Edward back from the dead, but what if something other than Edward comes back? My father seems to have found a way to avoid the grasp of the mirror, at least for now. But Edward, he has given into his cold embrace most willingly, it seems. I am not a believer of fate or destiny. All I know is that with Hannah at my side, I must stop Andrew before any more lives are lost to the Black Mirror. Is there anything else to that? I can't change pages. I'm gonna go to the next room and see if it fixes. What the fuck? It's just reset everything. What the f... This is the start of the chapter.
Andrew.
He is
It's not her blood. Here, let me help you.
Guess I'll ask different questions.
I will be fine, thank you.
Open your eyes. See your husband for what he really was. A pawn of evil. An evil that infected and corrupted every life around him.
How dare you
That he was. We don't have time for this. Look in the desk in the old wing if you will not.
She might know more. We need to...
Oh, of course.
Finally. So the game glitched out. That was annoying. I can't open other pages. It's pretty bullshit.
There's something back there. Looks like a door.
A door? Where to?
Well, that's what we need to find out. Andrew clearly wants us to follow him.
Mainly you, I reckon.
Oh. Well, that's interesting. Um. Hey, Margaret. How's the invisibility cloak doing here? It looks beautiful. I love it.
This is one of the symbols in the fireplace. But where to find the other?
Hey, Margaret. Oh, I can talk to her. This is gonna be hilarious. How are you?
How do you feel about your darling husband now?
David, that's not helping.
My Edward wouldn't. He couldn't have written this. It must...
I'm sorry. Oh, this is hilarious.
We need to get moving. Andrew could be doing anything to Eddie right now.
Young Eddie doesn't deserve this. You need to save him.
You also
We'll
need to become
try.
visible.
You have our word.
Is there anything you know about your husband? Something that could help us save Eddie's life?
I don't know what it is, but I do know that Edward considered it valuable.
Oh, quest log updated. There we go, you're visible now. Rosemary!
Rose, how did you... 5 years. I did what had to be done for our family. What else could I have done?
Oh! Woohoo! Oh shit! Goodbye! Goodbye! Whoa! Okay. They're dead. They're, like, really dead. I love how we're nonchalant about all these deaths that are happening, by the way. This is crazy. You guys okay? There is a piece of paper there, though. I can't just ignore that. I guess I have to. Okay, so this rune...
This is one of the symbols in the fireplace. But where to find the other?
It's like an E without the middle part.
See, Andrew's mind seems to be crumbling under the mirror's influence. We need to stop him before he drags Edward's corrupted soul back into this world.
I still cannot quite believe what is happening in this strangest of places.
So... yeah, it's this
That
one.
didn't work.
Hey, suit of armor.
That didn't work. That didn't work. That didn't work. More pieces of the same drawing. Maybe I can make out what it shows if I had enough of them. That didn't work. The first one worked. The first one worked.
Okay, I'm gonna do
The
trial
first
and
one.
error. Trial and error, guys.
We don't have the... We don't have the...
Trial and error. It always works. Whoop. Did something.
You did it!
I just hope we are not too late. The mirror is down there. But I need to fortify the connection with my father, like Rory said, before we face whatever awaits us.
After you?
Not until the Guardian ritual is completed. Rory warned me not to underestimate the powers of the Black Mirror.
Okay, I can do that. Investigate John's obsession with the castle model and find Andrew. So basically everyone in this house is dead except for Eddie and Andrew. Wow. Jesus Christ.
We need to be careful.
Look. I get it. But you don't need to redo cutscenes just because I reverted a save. Fucking hell. Oh, you're kidding me. I'm gonna jump cut because I think we have to do everything all over again. Oh, I got a master key part. It's the part that I've been missing this whole time. Yeah, the door's not open either. I remember which ones it is though. Alright, so the game isn't glitched this time. I'm gonna save just in case.
The final part.
Hopefully, this is getting really annoying. Okay, so this one... So, we deduced last time that he always turns the key this way. It's always this way. So, with that in mind... That would stay down there. The one that's curved would go to the left, to the right. The one with the ball at the end, whoops, would go there. I believe this one would just go down the bottom.
Yes, perfect.
Cool. So... Oh no. I have to remember. Well, I know Australia and stuff like that were on the bottom. There we go.
A stone plate full of ancient symbols.
It literally just tells me what the answer is. Tells me what 1 and 3 is, and you have to guess what number 2 is. That's hilarious. Yeah, I'm starting to think that these ghosts we're seeing would put there for Andrew for some reason, or put there by Andrew so we can see what he thinks his father's like, but he's probably being used to summon something greater. Alright, now we can finally do this. I've been trying to do this for ages, guys. So, let's do it. So, one with the lines, one line would go down, that's cool. Another one would go there. The bowl one would go up. And this one would go that way.
Not like...
Oh, okay. Sorry. What did I do wrong? Ah, okay, one's smaller than the other.
Stop your whining!
You are seeing something again, aren't you?
Yes.
Give it back!
Ow!
You killed her! It's your fault!
Ooh.
So that's why he buried it in Cecilia's grave.
He used it to kill his father. Oh.
A hidden switch. He's in the grip of the mirror.
What did you see, David?
Come on,
My
Fergus.
father. And Edward, he...
It's all right. Take your time.
Margaret covered up the fact that Edward didn't die by accident. He was murdered.
Murdered? By whom?
My father. All this time, trying to prove my father wasn't mad. That every man in the Gordon family isn't destined to become a murderer. But that's exactly what he was.
He was only a child. Maybe the mirror drove him to it.
It did. I saw the darkness take hold of him. But does it matter, though? Like Rory said, it doesn't wash away the guilt. Sooner or later, I will be shedding innocent blood, too.
I really hope we don't, mate.
Your father? Are you sure? He would have only been a child then.
I am sure. Then yes, he was. Lady Margaret sent him to boarding school soon afterwards. She was scared of him. And I suppose that's why she was afraid of me too. I shouldn't follow Andrew down there. I could end up a monster like every Gordon before me. And you should go. Just get yourself away from all this.
Nonsense. You're the only one who can stop Andrew. You're armed with the knowledge your father never had. And remember, he did everything in his power to protect you.
He sacrificed himself. He saw the horrors on the other side, and still did it.
Now that you know the things that happened to him when he was a child.
You are right. He wasn't the father I needed in life. But in death, he gave everything for a mere chance to protect me. I forgive you. Thank you for everything. Now let us stop this madness once and for all.
Yes, we can do this. So, I'm guessing we're going to put the chapel piece back.
Margaret covered it up. She even lied about Edward's death. She told everyone it was an unfortunate accident.
So I'm guessing that was fortifying it. Acknowledging what he did. I really wish we could have put the pieces back. But maybe we need them for something, but we have no reason to think that. So we're just holding on to them because we're forgetting to put them on. That also explains why he was so obsessed with his structure. It's where his dad died. Jesus Christ. And Margaret was probably so surprised and shocked about it that she just forgot, or is just telling herself that she forgot. Alright, well, it's time to go see Andrew. that one.
After you.
Too kind.
Let's see what this place is like.
David, stop! Don't move!
What? What's wrong?
Can't you see? Right by your feet. An abyss.
An abyss? What are you talking about?
Whoa. Okay.
I'll guide you across. Just listen to my voice. Step back, then to your left. Please be careful.
Sure.
Stop.
Okay.
Turn to your right and move forward slowly.
Sure. Up.
Stop.
Okay.
Turn to your right and move forward slowly. Stop. Turn to your left, then straight, but be careful.
Oh!
That was too close. Leah?
What? Where are you? Father, help me! Okay, I have to go to you. I get it, just...
Rory was right. We can only get through this together.
Thank you, Father. Jesus! Wow, okay.
Just as well I couldn't see it.
Where's Lay? Oh, there's a door over there. There's a door over here as well. Also, hoi papa.
Your cheap tricks will not stop me.
So he made this place look like the mansion.
What the? Your cheap tricks will not stop me. You want me to use this, Father? But what for?
Obviously to light your way, Dick.
The same symbols as in the village. And the gate.
Oh my god. Okay, so... I'm guessing the doors... they're the right ones to go in?
Damn, I must have taken a wrong turn somewhere. must have taken a wrong turn somewhere.
How? Oh.
Damn, I must have taken a wrong turn.
Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. There's 2 rooms, which means we have to go through one and then go through the other. Boom.
That's one.
Oh, we're using this to open the door. Okay, that makes sense. What the fuck? My game crashed! Okay, please don't crash this time.
What the?
What?
I can't reach the statue. But my reflection.
What about your reflection, eh? Oh, every time we go in and out, it changes. So this is basically loading screen hell. Got it. Whoa! Mate! I got hit by my own reflection! What the f- What the- What was that?
I hope I'm not too late.
That hurt, I think. That was some meta shit. Now open. It's just like the puzzle in the library. The spinning one. Come on, Andrew. Where are ya? There you are. Where's Lay? Oh, there you are.
The mirror. The black mirror.
Oh, so it's a pool. And there's Eddie.
Ah, David! I'm delighted you could join us. I knew you'd find your way here.
Let the others go, Andrew. This is a family matter. Amongst us true Gordons.
You are so right, my dear cousin. This is a family matter.
David!
Yes, pool of venom?
If you think your cheap tricks can stop me, you're greatly mistaken. Get a grip, David.
Master David, why did you let me die?
Oh god.
You have disgraced this family.
Get off me, bitch!
I should have killed you when I had the
Oh god,
chance.
spamming square this time. That's new.
You're not seeing the bigger picture, David. This family, this clan, was once powerful enough to drive the Roman legions out of Scotland. We can have that power again.
Massacring an entire village of innocents in the process. I want that as much as you, Andrew. But do you really think you can control the thing Edward has become?
You were always a disappointment.
You are nothing. Less than nothing.
So now it's quick time events. That's funny. Ow. Stop. Stop! Yes, father. Beat up your father. Push him back into the Black Mirror.
Andrew, don't!
Oh! Oh! F! F! Poor Eddie. Everyone's dying in this game.
I'll be needing your blood too, David.
That was more than just blood from him. What do you need me to do? We don't need Edward.
We don't need Edward. We can find a way to control the mirror. You and I, together.
I don't care for your disrespect for my father. For one of the greatest Gordons who has ever lived.
What do you need me to do to complete the ritual and bring Edward back?
Not much. Just a few drops of your blood.
Can John be resurrected?
My father. Could he be brought back too?
Pure Gordon blood flows through my veins. Once my father is freed, there will be nothing we cannot do.
Give me the knife. I'll do it myself.
David, my dearest cousin, you really need to stop treating me like I'm bloody stupid!
Very well. Together then.
David, don't!
Shut your mouth, woman!
How did you even hit her? You're not even close to her. Yes! Bring it, Andrew! You're the stupid one here. Oh! He went into the Black Mirror, I think.
Are you alright?
Oh god.
Yes, yes, just get yourself. David!
Goodbye. Bloody hell, Andrew. Oh, it's that girl from before. It's Cecilia. From the start of the game. Hey, I thought you hated your mother. What? You literally called her weak and...
You are
okay.
mine! Mine!
No, I'm not. Come on, let me out. Oh, Lei, thank you.
I think we should be leaving.
Agreed.
You think so? it the whole house? I think it was. Oh, poor Rory. Yeah, I can see that. You can be with Cecilia now.
Rest in peace, Rory. If such a thing is possible.
What, you doubt it?
All that happened here? I am a scientist. I never thought there was an afterlife or anything after. And now, I know there's not only life after death, but there's evil there.
My father, Rory, they saved us. And I must believe they found their peace. It's up to us to find our own. And hope that it lasts.
This is a nice song. I've always had a thing for foreign songs. I still think THQ was the people that made Darksiders, and if so, then, well. Otherwise, that was Black Mirror. Once again, a lot different to what I expected it to be. I expected it to be... I don't know what I expected completely. When I saw the front cover of the game, I expected it to be like... I'm just going to finish the credits there because the song was repeating. When I first started this... Well, when I first found out about this game, I thought it would be a little more dark magic than what this turned out to be. This wasn't technically dark magic. It was never really explained how, what do you call it? How Andrew knew what his father was. Because since Andrew was given away as a baby, and then he was brought back way after Edward's death, how did he know about the things that Edward did, and yet no one else seemed to even register it? Like, who told him, is what I'm basically asking. We found out because of the ghost, but could Andrew see the ghosts? Is that what he saw? Or is he saying Edward was a great man because he was able to control the Black Mirror, and not because Edward was a violent asshole? But if so, how does he know he can control the Black Mirror? I don't understand that much. But it was a great game. I liked it. The story was pretty short. It was understandable, though. There were a few moments that were really out of the blue, though. Like, why was it that sometimes we saw our father as a full human being, and why was it that sometimes we saw him like the others, just a ghost, that kind of thing. I think the biggest question I've got to ask, though, what the fuck was Angus doing on that island? I'm sorry, but the only way to get there was via boat, right? We had to use a boat to get there. How did he get there? He is really big, no offense, I'm a big person as well, but I doubt he could have swam. It would have taken him a while. Like, I'm sure there's big people out there that could swim fast. But still, he'd be wet, and he'd be freezing, and yet he looked like he was completely dry, at least with these graphics. How did he get there? That is literally the most stupid thing I think I've ever run into. I didn't ask this when I first saw it, but I realized it when I was editing. I'm like, what the fuck was he doing here? Also, that moment with Lady Margaret, when we went out to go to the island, she got kidnapped or something, and yet we found her lying on the couch in her lounge area. What? Why was she kidnapped? Andrew could have kidnapped Eddie at any point. Like, I don't know where Eddie was being kept, but where Margaret was, I believe that was the same area as where our bedroom was, which, by the way, we never went into again, except like in chapter 2 at the start. We never went back there afterwards. That was so weird. It's like our room was completely useless. And another useless thing about this game, the pieces of the castle structure in the master's study. Fucking hell. So in chapter 1, we found the master study. We tried putting the tower onto the structure. We got distracted by our father's childlike ghost. And then we didn't think to put it back on. After that, it took us until chapter 5 to be able to actually go back there properly. And even when we unlocked it and found the rose in the front, we didn't bother putting on the tower or the chapel. And it was completely useless. We just kept them on us, even though we could have put them on the structure and maybe something would have happened. Like, I'm guessing that, in theory, David did put them on, and that's why the thing opened up at the top. Maybe. But the game just didn't show us. But I don't know. I really don't. Our room, though, was only useful to get, like, an aerial shot of what the castle was like, so David could find out where the tower was. And we ended up going to the chapel, but we never ended up going to that tower. There's just so many things about this game that makes me so confused. Unless the tower was the attic. That's the only other way I can think of how it makes sense. It was a good game. It was a good game. I liked it. The other thing annoying about it was the movement and the camera. The camera was bullshit. The camera was so fidgety. I would have actually preferred if the camera was zoomed in so I could have free movement of it. I wouldn't have cared how close I was to the character. I would have cared only if I was able to turn the camera at my will and not be stuck by walls and the limits. Because it was like I was turning... I don't know what to use as a reference, but it's like you're turning something and it only turns so far to the left and so far to the right, and yet it's like an oven timer kind of thing. I suppose technically it could go 360 all around, but it only goes to a certain limit. It was so stupid. I should be able to just turn it around to my free will. But I guess it is an old game. But then again, the original game was a point and click. So there was no turning the camera. And this was the 2017 remake. I don't understand. I'm going to stop ranting about this game right now. I did like it though. The story was understandably good. Even if there were a few questionable moments, the story in the end was actually pretty good. The voice acting was good. The character models were decent, except for the fact that when they were talking to each other, their heads moved in weird ways, and when they were bleeding, the blood wasn't actually on their body. It was like a second layer. I loved that so much. But yeah, that was, that's really all. I still love that blood. Otherwise, I'm gonna leave it here. There is Black Mirror 2 and 3. I'm tempted to play them, but I'm not sure what the original games were like. If I don't find anything about the other two being remade, then I will play the originals. Hopefully they're okay. Maybe I would prefer this as a point and click, because it doesn't seem like the type of game where there's a lot of danger, besides quick time events and stuff. So maybe a point and click would be better than a clunky gameplay. so I might play number 2 and 3. I think they're point and click as well. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was Black Mirror, and I'll see you later.